Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where things are going well, not great, but well. I've had to do some adjustments to population because I didn't get enough bots coming around here. I didn't actually up the district crossings to be 10 workers for each one, so I've now done that, and now we have the correct amount of bots working in different places. In fact, we've got 10 bots working, doing nothing in this district. I'm not sure why. Why do we not have 10 bots? Why have we got 10 bots doing nothing in this district? Suburbia only needs 45 bots. Well, I don't know why we've got 55 bots. I must have miscalculated that. That's fine. I've also gone around and put in a little storage of biofuel next to every one of the district crossings, because I found my bots were getting the fuel, and by the time they walked down here and come back in, it was too much for them. So we don't have any punch cards in there as well. We need to do that. So that's going to be something we need to do. This is doing fine over here. I think this is all working fine. I did mess up some of the stuff. I missed which place was which one and set the distribution things up to be the wrong place, but that's fine because we're going to redo these things anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So you're pumping out this here. This is fine. You're doing everything there. The issue I'm having is that there's not enough water coming across to here. Like the throughput's not fast enough, and I think the issue to that is that we're still moving these sort of things, planks and wood and other bits and pieces around, and I don't get why I'm importing those things. I have turned them off. Look, no, we have nothing. Import nothing except biofuel. That's the only thing we're importing. So we should be exporting all of them, but I think the issue we have is when we go to like the industrial district, you will import if needed, but you don't need them. So sometimes stuff is going, sometimes it's not going. It's a little weird. I do think we need possibly another connection to this district from this one if we're going to import water from this one over here. I'm not really sure on that, whether we're going to or not. But I want to work on the farming district today. That's the idea. We're going to work on the farming district. We're going to get this done, get all the different foods in here, get everything bits and pieces done, yada yada. The other thing I would need to do as well is I need to put in certain, like maybe like we've got here, we've got little storages for the items. So I might do this. I might put like little ones in for each and every item that I think might be used over here. So we'd have like plank and logs would be a tiny one rather than the big ones. Some explosives, some dirt should come over as well in case I want to build something. I'm not really sure, because if you try and build something and you don't have a storage for it, it doesn't actually work. He says knowing full well that it does work because of this. This has no storage at all for any goods other than water. Basically, it's only got liquid storages. There's no solid storages here at all. Yet it's still getting treated planks and metal blocks. So they are still importing it if it has to be built. The problem, actually, this district can get it because this connects to the excuse me, this one connects to the industrial area. So if it builds something, it will get it through here. So it doesn't need storages for things. Okay, it just needs to be set to, if it requires it, grab it. So okay, but I want to move this over to here. So that'll be something we do in a minute. So how do I want to do this? The first thing I want to do is I want to put in some biofuel tanks and get them built. Okay, so I might leave that one there. That one might stay right there because it's in a good enough position. Let's put another one down here. We use the medium tank. We could use the big tank, but we'll use the little one. It's fine. We'll use the middle one, sorry. And I'll put one over here somewhere for these bots that are here so they don't have to walk along and go up. Yeah, one down here somewhere, I think. Where could we put that? We could put it just across the bridge here. That's not going to be there, so that can go. This road isn't going to be here either. Get rid of that. So what if we put it right there? What if we put another one right here and flip it? In fact, you know what? I might put a big one in here. Oh, like that. And get that being biofuel. There we go. And it's going to be aquatic farms here. There's going to be another farm over here for something. I'm not sure what. And what crops are there? Oh no, you're paused here, that's why. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sunflowers. Yeah, we should do them, I know, but yeah. So carrot wants to be at the same size as potatoes, so that's going to go here, I think. Wheat is a tiny one, so that can go down here, and then sunflowers. So did I say something? carrots want to be the same as potatoes. Sunflowers need to be huge, like a massive area, like all the way down here. I think this will be our sunflower area, because it's just, sunflowers are just bad. They just really are bad. Might even do sunflowers over here as well. Get rid of this. Do sunflowers over here. Does mean if we can move you though. We can move you. You belong to suburbia because the way the things work. So we could move you. You could come and sit down over here somewhere right now. Watch of Verisa could come down here and come and sit down. Just watch from a distance. I'm not really sure. So, what do we want to do here? Yeah, sunflowers. Yeah, I think we'll do sunflowers here and then maybe over here as well, because you just need so many of them. It's a bit ridiculous. We also need to figure out how to get this to be green, because I can't put the carrots in here and do. Maybe do carrots down here. Maybe do carrots down here. We'll do a bit of wheat down the bottom, because wheat doesn't need much, and then sunflowers can go all around this point here, and we can just put the farms and things in the centre for the sunflowers. Not that you need that many farms. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this green. Let me have a think. Well, it is terrible times. It is everyone is in a state of mourning and shock, because as you can see down here, Watch of Verisa has died of hunger. I told Verisa, after removing this district here, to walk over to here, because this is where we want to go, and Watch of Verisa got to I think they were over here somewhere, because they were going, I don't know. I told them to walk here, they were here, they died. They died of hunger, which is weird, because I had boosted them up as well, so they were 100% full of everything, so I don't quite know why, but they were pretty old and had done the good job. And that's Verisa the second. So we now need to create a Verisa the third. So let's see whether there is a Verisa in the world for us, shall we? I've also been playing with the distribution thing again, because it wasn't working. This wasn't getting any goods in it, so now I've changed it so that all goods can move everywhere, with the exception of food. Food doesn't move in it. So let's see, these are all in alphabetical order, which is fantastic. So we can come down here, see if we have a Verisa. We do not. Okay, we're going to have to wait for a new Verisa to be born. Yes. And then that Verisa will become Watch of Verisa the third, because that's how these things work. And then we will do the wonderful change your age to make you the same length as the game, which is it's doable. It's doable. But yes, so these weren't getting built at all. These were getting nothing at all. So I have changed it now so that you can import everything, because these can store everything. They can store like 30 of everything. So I'm just going, do you know what? Have the lot. Take every single item there possibly is. So you will import and export every single item the game has to offer, with the exception of food. So food I've turned off for every place apart from suburbia, but I've turned on potatoes for the industrial area because they need that to make the However, we don't have any potatoes. We don't have any potatoes. No. So we need to fix that as well. Also, I have realised that we've got stuff here on the floor, so I need some form of storages to fill those up. I've got loads of stuff on the floor that they just can't pick up because they can't use it from the floor, and I've completely forgotten that was a thing. So I'm going to put in a couple of storages just sort of along here somewhere, I think. So 3 of those, 4 of those, I think. So we want to do like logs, planks, I think. Yeah, logs and planks for those ones, so that should be fine. So we don't need a third one of those. And then we want to do gears and I think that's it. Gears and potatoes, maybe. So yeah, we only need 2 of these. So let's put in. Let's go with gears and let's go with potatoes. There you go. They can build those, and then they've got somewhere to pick stuff up. They will take it from here, obviously, and import it, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah. So when I said if you have it set to import if needed, this one here, the import if needed, that only works for storages. It says workplace demand, but workplace demand isn't building. So even though this was demanding metal blocks, you were not importing any metal blocks in. If they had a factory, so for instance, if you put in a like a gear workshop in this district, it would import planks from here to the district to make the gears. That's how it would work. So that is fine there. I think everyone's got water imported as well. Just because I kind of was like, maybe if we get water imported everywhere, then it can also be imported into here in multiple places. However, we are once again struggling for this. We are very much running out of water. So I don't know how to prioritize water. That's the problem. I don't know how I can say, hey, prioritize water. Also, I've just noticed things, there's bot chassis and stuff all around the thing. I need to figure this out way better than what I've currently done here. I need to figure this out way better than what I've currently done here. So let's right, I'll tell you what I'll do. Go away. Be gone. Go away. Be gone. There you go. Okay. Let's put in a new district centre. I'm going to put it here. I was trying to figure out what to do with the bad area here. I'm just going to put the district centre on it, and then around it put storages and things. So, yeah. And we'll face it that way because we can. And you are going to be the farming. Whoa. Not district. Oop. Okay. And bots. Everything is bots. We increase that there. And then up here, we're going to do another one. I'm going to put it over here. I'll put it directly behind that, like that. There. Boom. And you are going to be the water district. Okay. Boom. And then we will do this. This also wants to have a road that goes out to there. I'm also replacing the levees that we had here with dirt, so that'll be fine. I want to get rid of these storages because I don't want you to import anything like this at all. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I don't want any imports and stuff going on there. What's that? That's the teeth grindstone. We don't need that anymore. This is water. I don't want that one there. We don't need extract installed over here. Although now they can't pick it up off the floor. I just realised, so that's dumb. So that was stupid. That's okay. We'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. I have to figure out storage and things for stuff. So yeah. But no haulers in the district. There will be because we have haulers down here. We'll have to move this up here. That's fine. That's fine. You are going to be bots. Increase to there. But there you go. Okay. Now I can go to no, come. Now I can go and put that in there. Okay. Let's play for a moment, let everything do its thing. All the bots should move out and go elsewhere. I don't know if you will get any bots. I don't think you will. I don't think you or the farm district will get any bots. I think they'll move out and go elsewhere. Although it does say there's 23 workers there, so we'll have to figure out the workers as well. So yeah, I have to figure out how many workers and stuff need to be moved around as well. But now I can go here to manage distribution, and I can go to the global view, and Suburbia is number 1, and so on and so forth. So Suburbia, what do you actually want to import? Let's reset everything back to defaults for each and every place for the moment, and see what the game recommends. Okay, so Suburbia, so you recommend only import if needed, but always import planks. And always import biofuel. Now I agree with that, apart from the planks, because Suburbia will not need planks. It probably will do when we come to building things. However, I will say what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in like we've done here. I might put in little storages for like wood, planks, gears, that sort of thing somewhere. So they've got like their own little tiny supply, which will feed in. So that'd be fine. You don't import anything. You only import goods if you need it, but you always import food, you always import logs, and you always import this here. We don't need to always import logs either. That's not needed. So biofuel is always needed, all the food is always needed, and water is always needed. Okay. Industrial area. Right. I'm going to turn this all off. Okay. You do not need to import any of this because you are the ones that make all this. So you don't see it. You do want to import bad water. I'm going to say import biofuel. You're the ones that make it, but I'm going to say import it so, you know, if something happens, you'll get it back from other places. You don't need to import any of these things here because this is absolutely fine. You don't need any of that. We might have to change up some of these things, like books and stuff. That's fine. Don't import any of this stuff. Don't worry about any of that. Don't import planks. Don't import any of that. You don't need any food thing. You do need potatoes because potatoes make the biofuel. You do want logs because logs are on there. I don't think you need water for the potato biofuel. You do need water, so import water as well. Okay. Okay. And I think that should be okay. Now, you're the one that's making the planks and things, so you will always have a supply of them. Plus, I don't think we're going to build anything new down in the industrial district. There was a suggestion of building like a wall between the two, and having it like sealed off so they can't see it going on there. I would like to build like a tree wall or something, but we can't do that because the ground is bad, so it's not really gonna work for us. We could put a wall with like a fence on top or something, I suppose, just to seal it off to make it look fine. But I don't think it matters really. They can see the windmill to the distance, and they're mostly going to be over here. Yeah. The farming district. Okay, so the farming district. So what do you not need? So stop. Okay. You need biofuel. You don't need any of this. You don't need any of this. You might need. So catalyst is something that we're not making yet, but if we ever do make it, we will have to do that. So don't import any of this or any of this in this. What I should actually do is you should be on this because you might have some things to build at some point. So that's fine. Always import biofuel. You're always going to need biofuel. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for everything else. So yeah, always import biofuel. That's fine. Okay. The water district. Oh, the farming district. Sorry, this is the farming district, you idiot. But it's the same thing. I think the farming district and the water district are going to be exactly the same. So they're going to be only import everything you need apart from biofuel. Always import biofuel. Everything else is on a if required basis, so that's fine. Suburbia should be the same then. Everything's required apart from food. So that means really I should do you the same, shouldn't I? Only required, and then always import biofuel, always input potatoes, and always input water. Okay. I'm also going to say also input logs because you get logs from this place here. So the farming district is the same. Only input stuff if you need it, but always do biofuel. The water district same. Only if you need it. That's fine. Suburbia then should be only import if needed. Yep, and then food. So yeah, I think that's going to work better for us actually. Rather than saying like little places can't have imports, just go if you need it. If you need it, take it because there might be stuff laying around in places. So yeah. What is a real shame is that I can't have like a warehouse that has like they used to back in the day when they used to have a warehouse with multiple goods in it. So okay, pause again. I'm gonna get rid of you. You are no longer required. Let's get rid of that path there. Probably get rid of all these paths up here actually. Let's have a look see. So let's get rid of this path here and this path here for the time being. Get rid of all that. We don't need the teeth grindstone either. Our beavers do not break their teeth in there. Get rid of the builder's hut for the time being. Get rid of this road here. Run the road all the way around the edge of the place. Which is not ideal for the beavers to walk around, but go along there like that. You go along to there, okay. And then you are going to have a road that just goes out directly to there, and I'm also going to run a road around you, and then a road that goes down to there. Which means we're going to get rid of that and put a new potato in there. Potato. That's over here. Oop, there we go. Okay, right. And this is going to be basically almost sunflowers, and we're going to do a little bit of wheat down here, I think. So, yeah, because wheat is not needed all that much at all. It's going to be sunflowers. Sunflowers are just directly exported. So, yeah. We have no storage for potatoes, which means we're relying on the farms for the potato storage, which is probably a mistake. So let's correct that because we want a surplus of potatoes because you need potatoes over here. So. Let's do. I think what we'll do. We'll do a storage here and a storage here. Or put farms around this, then have sunflowers around it. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I might just do 2 actually. Right, because we also need to process the stuff as well. In order to process the food, you need a grits mill, which makes it. However, we don't need a grits mill because we can rely on the windmill. That's the only power, and that's the only food power thing that we need. That's fine. And the bakery doesn't require power; it just requires like logs and things, which is fine. We're making logs down here. We do not have any log storage. That is something else that I completely messed up and skipped over. We should absolutely positively get a log storage, and in fact, what we should do is we should do the large underground pile here on the end. Make this the logs because we are getting a lot of logs in, so that's fine. We don't have any chestnut storage, we don't have any maple syrup storage as well. Kind of not all that fussed about that. Yeah, not really. So you're doing the potatoes in line, so that's fine. We can unpause you now and get you going. That's fine. Let's put in some farmhouses around here. Efficient farmhouse. We'll put 2 in. We'll put 1. Let's flip it. 1 there and 1 there. Okay. And your range is like ridiculous, so that's fine. And then what we'll do is we will say, hey, would you be sunflowers? Because sunflowers require a lot of space. Like a real stupid lot of space. Do sunflowers all in here. And in fact, we'll do sunflowers the other side as well. Go and this, except I'm going to change this up here. Your road, and put the potatoes on the other side of it. So there we go. Potatoes, sunflowers. You need loads of sunflowers. I don't know if I think 2 should be fine. Sunflowers take forever to grow. They are. That's the reason behind it. They are. Well, I say forever. They take 5 days and 2 hours to make 2. So they are really slow. We might need more than 2 farmhouses to do that. So we'll see. We'll see on that one there. But what I can always do, in fact, we probably will need more than 2. So what I'll do is I'm going to put in a farmhouse down here. You're going to be exclusively for wheat. Not exclusively, but you're going to be for wheat. And then what I'll do is I'll put another farmhouse in, I think, up here. This. And that can also be for sunflowers. We've got, you're doing wheat, and then cover this, you do that, and you do that, and then, yeah. Maybe that'll be okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So put on. The Dutch windmills, we want to put those in. We want at least 2 here for the wheat processing. So let's unlock those. These are actually only one tile big, technically. So you're going to do wheat flour. The cattail flour we don't know elsewhere. They do actually consume an area around them. But you can put paths in around them, which is interesting. So you can do that. That's fine. Okay. You're going to be for storing, I think, any potato storage, do we? Probably put potato storage in with the potatoes. Make more sense. Your sunflower, you're going to be, so you do wheat flour, and then after the wheat flour, we have to bake it. So, put like that one in there, yes, and that one in there. Okay, you're going to be doing bread. We want to unlock robots for this. It wants to be robots. Your robots. Okay, so you're doing wheat flour, so you make the wheat flour on there. So you're going to store bread, and you're going to store sunflower. Yeah, sunflower. Means I probably am not all that fussed about storing potatoes. I mean, you're going to get the potatoes, and you have a storage of. We got. Did I put potato storage down here? I did put a little potato storage down. I might just deal with that. Do a little potato storage down there. So you can probably pick up some of these and things, and we will see how this goes. So play. Now you are. So this is the other thing as well. This is what I need to look at the distribution thing. Play. I don't want to keep pausing the game. I've got used to not pushing spacebar, and now you're clicking the buttons up here. What I should do is I should come along to like the farming district, for instance, And I should say, hey, I would like to always input dirt, always input explosives, always input gears, metal blocks, paper, wood, punch cards, treaty planks, because they're things that are storage. They're things that are actually not storage. They're things that are used for building. So I want to build with them. We're not fussed about importing any of this stuff here because we don't need that here. I always want to import water as well because I need water for making bread and things, I think. So, boom. Water district's going to be the same. So we'll come through here and we will go with dirt, explosives, gears, metal blocks, paper, planks, punch cards, treaty planks, and then always import wood. And don't worry about water. You probably don't ever need water down here. In fact, the water district makes water, so it doesn't have to do that. So you probably don't want to ever import water. Probably not needed. So turn that off so you don't hold any in reserve. Not that you will do because that's what these sliders are for. You can always hold some in reserve before you send stuff out. So I'm very ready to use that if I'm honest with you. And Suburbia is the same. Suburbia, I'm going to go with always import dirt, explosives, gears, metal blocks, paper, that, punch cards, treated planks. You don't need raw ingredients. Never need raw ingredients because they can't eat the raw ingredients anyway, so don't worry about the raw ingredients. Do import all the food down here. Sunflower is a food, not an ingredient because of how that works. Always import logs as well. So you got all the building materials. The industrial district, again, you don't need any of these. You don't need any of the food, like ever. Should really filter these out. So, also, you are making half this stuff, so you don't need it. But I'm going to set it to the same as the other ones as well. So, right, you always want to import bad water. You always want to import dirt, explosives. Don't need extract. Yeah, that one. This one. Pine resin. You need to import pine resin because of the treated planks. Import scrap if you have scrap because you are the industrial area. You're making everything. Basically, you want to import everything. Import everything, but don't import any food. With the exception of potatoes. Yeah. The industrial district wants everything because it's the industrial place. It does everything. The farming district is never going to need any of this stuff up here. So let's get rid of the books. Those things. Catalyst is a possibility. In fact, catalyst should be always. You never need that. You're never going to need to import pine resin or scrap. Fine. You do want to import all of these because you're the farming district. So if anything happens to be anywhere else in the world, you want to import them. Okay? But you don't want to import the foods. You want the ingredients, but you don't want the foods. Okay, and then you would want. So that makes more sense. I'm going to be customizing these a lot. So the water district will never need that or that. What's that? Doesn't need books or chassis. Things like that. That's fine. You want dirt. You want this. You don't want extract. You don't want pine resin. You don't need scrap. You don't need any of the food types at all ever. Don't bother importing those. Just to save the beavers move things around if they need to do anything like that. So that's fine. Always import catalyst because we don't have catalyst yet, but you will do in the future. So Suburbia again wants antidotes. Doesn't need bad water. Wants that. Wants books. Doesn't need bot parts. Will want catalyst at some point. Doesn't need extract. I don't think. Hold on. Yes, everyone wants extract. Everyone extract. Don't import the import and do that there. Yeah. So I need to change extract to be everyone wants extract because extract is used for making explosives. Not making explosives, for doing for placing explosives. So there we go. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully we can now get some things coming in here. We want to manage your population. You want to have about 50 bots. Okay. Suburbia wants 45 bots for the moment, at least anyway. The industrial area wants 118 bots, apparently. So I'm going to say 120, so that always leaves some bots spare. You want 50, so that leaves 3 spare. And you want 44, so I'm going to say 50 as well. So you've got 11 bots spare, so that's fine as well, because we're going to have changes going here. So this is happening again. That's fine. That's fine. It's not important. This is a problem as well, because when this changes, obviously the workplaces that they can work at changes as well. So this is fine. I can't fix this. There's not really anything I can do about this unless I widen the river completely, and that would involve basically taking out this edge over here, taking out more of this corner here, taking out this here, going down. So yeah, but we're gonna leave this like this. Okay, we will come back in the future episode. Hopefully we've got this built here. We can change it up here. I will double check things. I will make sure that the imports and outputs and every bits and pieces are doing their things, which should be good. Okay, I'm not sure what the imports are doing. You are just carrying stuff. What I want to do is I want to make sure the stuff on the floor is all set to high priority. You pick up everything first before we start building things and doing other bits and pieces and stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. It's been a bit chaotic. We're going everywhere, but that's fine. But until next time, as always,